my name is Mikayla now, and today we're going to do something really different for my channel. We're going to be doing a 2016 recap. And so when I first was thinking about doing a 2016 recap, I wanted to do 16 things I learned in 2016. That just kind of made me really sad, and I didn't want to be sad anymore. So I'm going to look back at all the cool things that I've done during my 2016 year on this planet, and everything I've just been blessed to be able to do here. So let's get started. So I'll be going through all of my Instagram posts and telling you the secret behind them all, because they're all very kind of cryptic in a good way. I like to leave my captions and my posts up to interpretation, so in case you're feeling any way, you can take it how you'd like to feel it and not necessarily me having to tell you how to feel. So let's get started. January 1st, 2016, I posted this photo. It's my 2015 Best 9 on Instagram, and that was really a wonderful year. Like, 2015 was really great. So the first picture is Jake and I when he came to visit me in New Mexico to come get a shave ice, and honestly, that was so good. Like, the full story. So Jake and the boys had opened a P.O. box, and I was like really stoked on that because they're like some of my favorite creators, just because they're so intelligent and they just love to share knowledge, and I think that's really cool. And so I wrote him a letter just talking about my life, and I know that he really enjoyed tacos, and so I told him, you know, I have a food truck and like this is my life and that's kind of what we do, and I also have, oh, that's my leg. Did I get my leg out of here? I have a food truck and like this is what we do, and I also have a shave ice trailer. Like, I own my own company. That's who I am, and let me tell you about my life. It was kind of cool because it was an opportunity for someone that I looked up to, had known as much as I could about Jake because of his YouTube videos and such and his Instagram and everything. And so I was just like, you know, what if I just tell him about myself? And so I did. And so I wrote this letter. It was very long, and it was handwritten on this banana leaf paper. I wanted to be special, and so I sent it on off. It had tons of stamps because it was kind of heavy, but I sent it off to New York and he read it, and a couple months went by and I was really sad. I was like, dang, I don't know if my letter got to him because he didn't send me a letter back. And then one day I see him tweet in Albuquerque, New Mexico, exploring the place for this new movie that he's like being the spokesperson guy for. And I tweeted him and I was like, dude, I need to meet you. You're in my city. This needs to happen. And he was like kind of cryptic about it and just like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. And so he was like, I just hope you're at work tomorrow. And I was supposed to have that Monday off. Like, I wasn't supposed to go into work. Like, I had already had my shift covered. But I was like, you know what? This girl, I'm not missing this. Let my employee know that like, hey, you don't need to come into work tomorrow. I'll take over. It's fine. And so I go to work and we wait all day, and I see this little taxi cab show up. And it's so weird because we don't have taxis in New Mexico. It's just like not a thing. We don't have them. We don't see them that often, especially in my city. It was little Jake, and he came over and I said hello, and I was kind of busy. I had a couple other customers, so like I made him and he vlogged, and I was like, ah! Just because like he was a real tangible thing that I could touch, and it was a real human being. I gave him a shave ice and he sat down and he was eating the shave ice, and then I talked to the other customers, and then I went to talk to him, and then we came and talked, and it was a beautiful day, and we talked for so long. And then I didn't want to be a jerk to make him find another taxi cab because it was hard. Like, he even said that was like a struggle trying to find it. But I'm sure nowadays with Uber it would have been easier, but like back then Uber wasn't as big. And so it was about closing time anyways, and so we just closed on up. I didn't have my car, and so we were in my company's van, and my mom and dad were there because I was like, yo guys, meet this guy, he's really cool. And so they had came and brought a car for us to drive, and it was just a company van. And so we took Jake back to the hotel that he was staying at, and it was my favorite hotel in all of Albuquerque. I think it's in Rio Rancho, I'm not sure, but I love it. It's a beautiful hotel. I'm so glad they put him up in that hotel because it's nice. So that was that picture. I need to be quicker with these. The next picture in that little 9x9 is me at the Rio Grande Gorge. That was right after I got my wisdom teeth out, and that was not fun. Third picture is when same-sex marriage was legalized in all the country of the United States, everywhere, and so I was really happy, so I made a rainbow shave ice. So all of our friends, you know, we don't discriminate here. I welcome the LGBT community. Hi guys, if any of you are watching, you're welcome here. This is a safe place for you. And then the fourth picture is me doing the Fall Out Boy little face, because it was cool because they came out with an album, and like Fall Out Boy was like my favorite band growing up, like yeah. So it was cool that they came out with an album, and I really enjoyed it. My favorite album would have to be Say Rock and Roll, though. That is a good album, but like no, just kidding. Folly Ado is my favorite album. That's a great album. So the fifth picture is my birthday, just with some couple friends having a good time at my birthday. Me at work at Dia de los Muertos as like a skeleton. That's one of my favorite events we do, is Dia de los Muertos, because everyone's just like painted and all fun and dressed really cool. Vidcon, and that was such a great time. It was my first ever Vidcon. I met so many like creators that I like, and I got to see like a bunch of new people. I got to hang out with my family at Vidcon, and in California it was an excuse to go see my sister in California, so that was really nice. And that's just a picture at the Vsauce meet and greet, and it was really nice. Can I say nice anymore? Me and Ollie, she's just the little bear. We are out in the mountains having fun. And then the last picture is me and my family at the balloon fiesta, and that's my favorite New Mexico thing. Like, all of my friends that live out of town or don't live in New Mexico, like, I always want them to come visit me during October during the balloon fiesta because it's my favorite time of year. Absolute favorite. If you watch my getting a new tattoo video, the one I want right here is just balloon fiesta in the Sandia Mountains. Eventually that'll happen. Anyway, the next picture was when I got my wisdom teeth out. I had to get 6 out, and so I got 4 out on the top, like 2 on each side, and then 2 on the bottom. So 6 wisdom teeth out in total. That's pretty hard. Like, they just knock you out and it's fine, but like, whoa, 6 teeth are out of my skull now. Next picture is when How to Curl Your Heat video hit 10,000 views, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot of views. I think now it's up there with like 45,000, which is still insane. Like, guys, thank you so much for watching that video, just because I feel as though it's a great video. Like, that's how I curl my hair all the time. Like, this is how I curled my hair this morning, and it's just so good and healthy for your hair, and I just love that video. The next video is me wishing Jake a happy birthday with a pretty little sun that I bought from an art festival in Santa Fe that we were working selling agua frescas and stuff. Alrighty, so the next picture is the food truck at Matanza in Belen. That was a really fun event, and the sunrise out there was gorgeous. Every single morning I wake up really early and I get to see the sunrise every single morning, which is really a blessing because New Mexico sunrises are something you do not want to miss. And it was just beautiful, and the way it looked on the truck, and oh my god, that scared me so bad. Oh. Alrighty, now that that's over, where was I? So the sunrise was really pretty, and it looked really good on the truck, so I took a picture of it and I posted it on Instagram. That one's not too secretive. This next picture is a throwback Sunday at a Broncos game back when Peyton Manning was our A1 Super Bowl champion quarterback guy. The Broncos have been my family's team since forever. I remember hearing stories of like my grandpa, who's no longer with us, when my dad was growing up and he was little. One time they were watching a football game and one of the quarterbacks or somebody, one of the players just did something really dumb. Like, why would you do that? And so I think they ended up losing the game. Grandpa was just so passionate about it and passionate about the game that he just ripped off his jersey and tossed it into the fire. And I mean, like, it's so funny because that's just something crazy that like my grandpa would have done. Just silly and like kind of in the moment type thing. But it was nice going to a football game. The man I'm actually named after, my Uncle Mickey, I never got to meet him, but I'm named after Mikayla, Michael. He liked the Broncos too, and so when we went to this game, there was a ray of sunlight shining down on us. And I felt as though I was at my Uncle Mickey there at the game with us, so it was really nice. I'm gonna cry. I can't cry. This is a good, happy moment. Next picture was for my sister's birthday, and she just had pretty rings on, like she does every day. The next picture was another happy birthday. I did so many happy birthdays. Jordan Maron, he's a big YouTuber on YouTube. His name's CaptainSparklez. I don't know if you know of him. I met him 2015 for Vidcon, and so that was kind of just another throwback. This was a happy Valentine's Day because I was a single Valentine, and my favorite song that I like to be single to is a Patrick Stump song called Everybody Wants Somebody Who Doesn't Want Them. Everybody wants somebody who doesn't want them, who wants somebody else, baby. Anyway, what else do you do when you're single and lonely? But that was another sunrise going to work. Here's a transformation. The picture on the top is me sitting on the counter making a cake in a little pamper and a stripy shirt, and so I did a transformation Tuesday of me making a really cool cake and sitting on the counter. And that same exact kitchen is actually my aunt's kitchen, and she's pretty cool. Me looking cool on a bench, pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. You know, just some 21 Pilots lyrics for you. Next picture is me laying down with my poochie in cold weather, just kind of showing off my eye makeup and my little puppy in her jackets. I really hate that zebra jacket, but my mom likes it, so anyways. Oh, this is the picture I was talking about. So me and my dad at the balloon fiesta for my dad's birthday. It says, your soul is pure, your heart is priceless, and your wisdom is astounding. Happy birthday, Dad. His birthday's coming up in February. Here's a little transformation Tuesday, because those poses, like, I didn't mean for them to be similar, but they were so similar. Another picture of just like a little edit of me and my pup going for a walk. Perfect weathers for walks with my favorite boy, because I mean, dogs are better than boys. So for, like, you know, like Easter time, little chicks are out, so we got some chicks for the farm, and this is my little chick. Her name's Chick, and we got 2 other ones, so it's Chick-Tac-Toe, like tic-tac-toe, you get it? And so this is when she was a tiny baby. This photo is another happy birthday. Everybody's birthdays are in the beginning of the year, apparently. But it says, you have been working for our happiness since we were born, truly teaching me the meaning of hard work. I'm so thankful for you and all you do. I love you with my whole heart. Happy birthday and thanks always. So that's just a little picture of me and my mama. This other picture is an edit of me, Ollie, and Poochie for National Puppy Day. I took this picture. I took 2 selfies. I took a selfie with Poochie and I took a selfie with Ollie, and then I squished them into one. Speaking of friends, it was Easter with my favorite girls, so our Bible club kind of just put together a little Easter egg hunt for everybody. And then so I made this really cool video of how to dye Easter eggs a really dope way, and so if you want to check that out, because it was really cool and really fun, and those Easter eggs came out dope. And then here, I think this is on Easter Day, we were just playing cornhole out in the front. The caption says, we didn't realize we were making memories, we just knew we were having fun. This is when face swap was really popular, so I did a face swap with my sister, and like we look the same because like our bodies aren't really there, but it was just funny because face swap is fun. This is for my birthday, yay! birthday. The caption says, vintage turquoise rings and ice cream cake. What more could a girl ask for? I'm really worried that this video is going to be like 8 million hours long. Anyways, I love ice cream cake. If you ever want to buy me an ice cream cake, I won't be mad at it. So that was another birthday picture, and then on my actual birthday day, my friends surprised me with a bunch of balloons and my sister got me flowers, and it was just a good day. So it was a good day. Earth Day's kind of special for me and my sister and Alex because one day they had taken me to a park just to like play and stuff, and it was on Earth Day. Me and my sister were fighting like always, and she was like, hey, it's Earth Day, you have to be nice. And I was like, yeah, to the earth, as like a tiny little baby. So I just really like Earth Day, and it's also important, you know, we gotta take care of our planet. The other day I was watching a video on how much pollution is in our ocean. This like empty island where no human being lives. It's just full of trash, and it's just so sad. So we've got to remember to take care of our planet. And that was also the day that Prince passed away. I posted, life is just a party and parties weren't meant to last. Rest in purple. He was a great singer, you know. It's just sad. This is another picture of me and my girls. Encourage one another and build one up just as you are doing. I just love them. Another picture from that night, caption, pay attention to what is weighing you down. You'll probably find something you shouldn't be carrying. And then a picture of my sister graduating from pharmacy school. My sister's a doctor now, guys. It's crazy. It's really nice. I'm sick. Help. She knows what I need to take and how to get better. And I'm really proud of her. Like, she worked her tail off to get that degree, and she's doing great. I'm so happy for her. Even if we fight literally all the time. Her graduation party was at the rail yards. I need to post those pictures because I've never posted them, and I really feel as though I need to. That same time, since we rented out the rail yards to have a party there, we had access to all of the historical buildings, and so we explored them, and it was really nice because I got to take pictures in them, and I invited one of my photographer friends over to take pictures of me in the rail yards because it was just a really cool place. Afterwards, I like paid him in sushi because he just done it for free. That was really nice of him. So this video is just announcing my new video at the rail yards, another picture announcing my rail yards video, and another picture announcing my rail yards video. Also, 2016 was the year when I stopped using white borders on my Instagram feed, and dude, I love it so much more. Like, I look back at my old pictures and I'm like, ugh, because I kind of had a theme going where it was like a square and then like a rectangle. Looking back now, I really like the square theme. So if you're thinking about going to a square theme, go to a square theme. Shiba Wow on Instagram painted me in watercolors, and it's gorgeous. Like, just look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm so thankful to have amazing, talented people like you guys inspired by me too. So we just all need to inspire one each other and build each other up just as you are doing. Next picture was me and my friend Maya at work. I brought her to work one day selling shave ice at the golf course because we do this charity event where we just are the sponsors for Van Dyke Mortgage Company, and so the teams will come around on their things. The mortgage company will like talk to them and stuff. Us being the sponsors, we give out free shave ice so everybody wins, and all the money from that tournament they send to charities and stuff. That's really cool. I like working for good causes, you know. And the next photo is me in Penasco with this diamond horse. In Penasco they kind of have like traditional days where it's like you learn about your culture and you learn about like acequias. If you know what an acequia is, comment down below because that's pretty cool. So we were just having like a cultural day, and at the cultural center these horses were there, and they just came up to me and I was just loving on them because I love horses. They kind of look like the Shetland pony I had when I was little. Her name was Precious and she was adorable. And then the craziest thing happened during June. So Exploring Josh and I had been like messaging back and forth, just talking and being friends. He did a road trip, most of America, kind of like the coastal south, not really too up north. So I made him come to New Mexico to go to White Sands to hang out, and so we spent a day in White Sands taking pictures and videos and just playing in the sand. It was a really fun day. Like, looking back, White Sands is such a nice place in my heart. It's a special place, and so that was the day we all hung out. I got to meet the exploring crew, and they got to meet like my crew, my camera crew, and that was nice. And then so here we have a picture of me and Cody at White Sands, and then this really cool picture of me, Josh, sledding, and the caption's kind of funny, I think. I try to be funny. Sledding in a dress at White Sands National Monument was slightly more difficult than I had originally anticipated, but I had brought a bunch of dresses to do a lookbook there, so that was another video that I did. I was also wearing shorts under all of my dresses too, so it wasn't like anything bad would happen, but that was it. And so I kind of went to like a little Polaroid frenzy here. But on Father's Day, I posted this little picture, and it says, "Beyond blessed to have been given such an amazing father and two astounding grandfathers to look up to. These are men of so many great accomplishments, and I can't wait to make my own to make them proud." Going left to right is a photo of me and my dad dancing. Just a little girl, like, look at my hair, it's really cute. Another one is another throwback picture. And so the middle picture is me and my grandpa Mardukeo, and it's me and a little goat, and I don't know why we had a goat on the farm, because usually we just have cows and horses. So we had a little goat. It's a cute picture. And then the third picture is a photo of me and my grandpa Ernesto. As I talked about previously, he passed away, and it was just a cute little photograph I had of him and me looking like a little kid. Like, I was so tiny. Just, you know, you couldn't ask for a better family. I have such strong and powerful and encouraging men in my life. Lucky to have just great people to look up to, you know? So here's a throwback to VidCon 2015. And just like some really famous people that I met, which is crazy. I got to meet Casey Neistat, and I was in Casey's vlog for like 2.8 seconds. But there's a photo of me, and a photo of Jordan, and a photo of Markiplier, and then Jake from Vsauce, and Kevin was there, but I kind of cut him out. I'm sorry, Kevin. And Michael from Vsauce. Some more Polaroids from my trip to California. Hanging out with my sister on the beach. We went on a boat, and just hanging out with my fam on a boat. It was really a good time. This picture I don't really like because my face looks weird, but besides the point, there's this really cool place in Little Italy or somewhere, and they had these thingies, I don't know what they're called. They spewed out stuff, and they were yummy, but expensive of all hair. But it was cool. And then a pretty sunset on the Ferris wheel when we went to the San Diego's County Fair. And Pokemon Go was something so big for 2016. And so I decided to be trendy, and I posted this little Pokemon Go edit of me playing Pokemon Go and being with little Chansey, because Chansey's really cute, and I was wearing the same pachettas, or overalls, as you say in English. And I thought it was cute because Chansey has like a little pocket, and I have a little pocket. That was a pretty liked up picture. It had like 173 likes. That's crazy. And then another photo from Vidcon 2016. Oh my gosh, Vidcon was so much fun. I got a backstage pass, and I could go around meeting everybody all cool, like, you know. Anyway, so the first day of Vidcon, I was hanging out with Josh, Cody, John, Steve, the exploring crew, and some other guys, and Fun for Louie and stuff. And so Fun for Louie's friend Sam had a penny board, and so he like penny boarded me around Vidcon, and that video was really fun. I should have titled it something like really clickbaity, how to get kicked out of Vidcon or something. It would have gotten more views, because I don't even think it has 1,000 views. But it's a really good video. I suggest you watch it. Please go watch it. Anyway, so that was a really fun day, just getting to hang out with those guys, making friends. So that same day at Vidcon, I met Connor Franta, because I had to go backstage to get to my car, and he was in the big old Escalades that they haul around the YouTube people in, and he was just hanging out in the parking lot, and I like ran up to him and was like, "Hi Connor, like, nice to meet you, I'm Mikayla. You don't remember me or care, but it's cool. Hi, nice to meet you." So I just talked to him for a second and took a picture. Throwing it back to reality land at work for the Route 66 Summerfest. Well, you have to get there really early to set up so they can close the roads down and stuff for the festival, but the festival is not really till nighttime. So I had just brought my penny board, and I was skating around all the town because like the roads are closed off, so you can skate on like this nice asphalt and there's nobody around to run you over. So I was just rolling around, and I made one of my employees take this photo, so thanks, girl. That was just a really fun day. I got to hang out at Urban Outfitters like all day because we were parked right across from there, so that was really cool. Next photo is me and my chicken. So Chick, she's ginger because obviously I love gingers, and she's all grown up now, and she still lets me hold her even now. She's a bit bigger than she was in this picture. I still love her all the same. The next picture is me and my boy Brutus. He's actually Brutus the second because our other boy Brutus passed away, and he's my dad's dog. He's a Chow Chow, and I love him so much, but he's an outdoor dog. Like, he's our guard dog. Like, he'll fight you if you come to my house. But I love him. He's really sweet to us. You know, he protects us like a lion. He's our little lion guard. And another photo from VidCon when I got backstage access to the fancy people's place where they were launching the Galaxy 360 camera, and that was really cool. I got to check it out, play with it. You can see Cody and Josh in the background actually buying one. They were like $300, and I didn't have my wallet on me because I would have bought one, but looking back now I'm like, dang, it's a good thing I don't do like spur of the moment purchases, because that's a lot of money for something that I don't really have a use for because I'm not a travel vlogger. Because like, you can't really do makeup videos because you're on one side of the camera, you know. Anyways, that was a really fun day, and I feel like I looked the cutest that day, day 2 at VidCon. The next photo is me, day 2 at VidCon, with my friend Jake Roper dancing all around. The caption said, "Cancer can suck it," because he had cancer in his leg, actually the same as my Uncle Michael did that I named after. The same kind of cancer in his leg. He's cancer free. He posted a post about it, and so I wanted to post a post about it a little early, but like, you know, now he's officially cancer free, which is really nice, and I love him, and I'm just so happy that he's good because he's great. A photo of me meeting Dan and Phil. So I got backstage access, and Fun for Louie and Sam and Cody and everyone invited me to dinner with them at the YouTube dinner, and my name was on the list. They put my name on a list, and I was like, Mikayla Snow, and I was like, dude, that's me, that's me. And so I got a cool little wristband and stuff. So many important people were at this dinner, and I was like, girl, why am I here? I'm just a little YouTuber with like not even 5,000 subscribers, like, hello. Anyway, so that was just a fun time hanging out with them and meeting so many people and taking selfies with people and like having conversations with people that I would never thought I could have a conversation with. Just meeting so many people. I was like starstruck in a way, but like not, because I was like, dude, like these people are friends now. Not really, as much as I'd like to think that they're not. But you know, I'm just blessed because like I got to get out of my comfort zone and my bubble, and I got to go to California and meet people that people love on the internet, that I love on the internet, and it was just a good time. Just a blessing all around. Like, I'm so thankful for that opportunity. Next post is like kind of like a lookbook of my VidCon looks. I didn't dress the cutest, and I'm kind of sad because I could have dressed so cute, but I didn't have the money to buy clothes that were cute. So it's kind of just like 3 Mikaylas in one picture on this little Instagram booth that they had at the backstage of Instagram, because I had a backstage pass. Oh. I'm not over that at all. I was so lucky, and I'm just blessed, so blessed. You know, all my praises go up to him, because how did this even happen, you know? Next photo is me in Penasco hanging out, and it's all green and nice, and my caption is, "Get out and smell the outhouses," because this guy that I like makes funny Instagram captions, so I tried to be funny too, and he liked my picture, so I was like, yes! Is this getting getting too deep? I don't know. Next picture was me and my friends were going up to the mountains like every single day, just hiking and stuff. So here's a picture of me and Maya hiking. The climb was a little rocky. So it was trying to be a pun because the Sandia Mountains are like the tail end of the Rocky Mountain range, and so it's like a little rocky, get it? Ha ha ha. Okie dokie, the next post is another picture on the Sandia Mountains on La Luz Trail with some of my photography friends taking pictures. The next photo is a photo of me unboxing my Curiosity box, the first inaugural box that they put out, and so I put an actual real Polaroid, I stuck ink through it, and that Polaroid was taken at the dinner that I was talking about, the cool YouTuber dinner, where I got to see Jake and it was really fun. That night was a little honestly too crazy. Like looking back I'm like, ooh, girl, why'd you do that? And the next photo is a photo of me getting my tattoo done. 2 Polaroids that we took while getting it done. It was a really, really crazy experience. You can go watch the video here and then watch the other video of me explaining it so you guys can kind of get the gist of it without having this video to be 1,000,000 hours long. But it's a really important family thing. Like my mom, my dad, and my sister all have this tattoo, and I really do adore it and I love it, and I'm blessed to have such a rad family that would get a tattoo with me because they wanted to. But next photo is me and some friends at a bowling alley. This was kind of like a double date that I was kind of like third wheeling times 2. A photo of me and my sister just being all cute in Penasco because we're the cutest. Here's just a selfie. The caption says, "Is this what it feels like to be a sub sandwich?" Because they wrap you in saran wrap when you get your tattoo done, and there's no problem with that. And then this next picture is West Side Summerfest. They just have like little local band, treehouse, basement treehouse, somebody, and I was just, you know, jamming out. And there's like little gray lines on here that I like photoshopped in to try to fit my theme, because my theme at the time was diagonal lines. And then I realized afterwards that it kind of like made me look photoshopped in, but it's not. I photoshopped the lines in. Anyways, next photo is when the 100-layer challenge made popular by Simply Nailogical went around, and I wanted to be part of the squad, so I put 100 plus. I didn't do it, my best friend did it, but she put so many temporary tattoos on my arms. It was a little crazy, but that was just me trying to be fun with the 100-layer challenge. The next photo is me at some dinner that they had. They had like this little bouncy twister board and stuff, and right as I was getting on it with Cody, Marcus Butler and Jim Chapman were getting off, and so I was like, hey guys, can I take a picture with you? And that's kind of the whole conversation we had. But back in the day when like I was really into vloggers, love them, they're a great funny guy. It was crazy, like, do you see little old me with all these famous boys? Whoa. Me in the mountains with some princess tattoos on, because girl, why not? And the caption says, taking every opportunity I get to get up these mountains. Because honestly it's so sad now during the winter because it's so hard to get up there and there's not really like hiking trails because everything's all snowy. It's dangerous, so I really miss the mountains a lot. One day after work I was like, I want to go to Urban Outfitters, so I went to Urban Outfitters. I was wearing a dress for some reason, but the picture looks really nice. It says good vibes in Urban Outfitters, but I blurred the back out so it doesn't look like I'm in Urban Outfitters, but I'm in Urban Outfitters. And I wasn't trying to hide it, it was just, you know. The caption says, we fall in love with hopes for the future and memories of our past, forgetting to live in the present. And I think that's kind of a good thing to remember. Like, we fall in love with hopes for the future and memories of the past, forgetting to live in the present. The present is now. We don't get the past anymore. Like, that's gone. It was great, but it's gone. Bye-bye. Like 2 seconds go by. I can never go back there again. But our future is so great. Like, there's so many things that we can look forward to, but we don't even know if we get that future, you know? I hate to talk about this like 2 videos in a row. I could be dead in 2 minutes. That's the furthest future I could get. Let's pray that I live a very long life and I get a beautiful future, but we never know, so we gotta take advantage of where we are in this moment right now. Live long and prosper. That was a good movie. The new Star Trek movie was really good. I wanted to cry because Chekhov is my favorite character in all of the movies, and just like whenever I'd see him or I'd hear his voice, I was literally in tears in the movie theater because that was such a tragedy. I don't know if you know this. Recently in July when he passed away, but Anton Yelchin, he was an amazing actor, photographer, a beautiful human being all around, like a beautiful I want to cry because you can go check out his Instagram. All of the posts that he posted while he was alive are there. His photography was amazing. He liked to shoot on film. He was just a really cool guy. It sucks that, just as I was saying, we are not entitled to this life. We're given it and we're blessed, and it can be taken away from us for any moment, and we don't know why. I should not be talking right now because I'm not composed or in a good state of mind about this topic, but you know, we just gotta live blessed. And I love that movie, and this is the biggest tangent I've been on. He died because of a malfunction in his vehicle where his car ran him over. It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. I think you put it in park, it doesn't actually go into park. It went into neutral and it ran him over at his mailbox. And you know, it's oh man, I need to stop talking about this. But we just gotta be safe. We just gotta remember that the world is full of threats, visible and invisible, that we just gotta remember. Gotta stay safe, you know? I got chills and I'm sweaty. I am a sweaty girl. All from a pillow that says good vibes. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Here is a selfie of me in Los Angeles, California with Jordan Maron. Oh, that was a great day. So backstage area, and I got to meet James, or the Odd Ones Out, is great. He's a great guy. Go subscribe to him right now. But we were just hanging out waiting for Jordan, and I took a selfie with Jordan and it was great, and I talked to him and he almost remembered my name, but I mean, that's not important. apartment. Next picture is me on the Sandia Mountains again because the mountains are just glorious. Doing some little love Hawaiian-y vibes. And it just says the elevation of my house and then the elevation of the mountains because I think they go up to 10,000 feet and I think we're at a mile. We're a mile high city. Or we're above a mile, but you know. And then we have a selfie that we took at the park. I was actually watching some of my friends skate where there's a park and they go volleyball net and it's like a really cute place. And I took a selfie in the grass because why not? And the caption says, never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. And it's another good point. Just live in the moment, you know? Never ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Here's another photo. I got Jordan Maron to hold me like I'm his wife, but I'm not. It was really nice. And the caption said, vlogs with him are my favorite. And the next photo is another photo from White Sands doing a little throwback. It says, never miss an opportunity to travel somewhere new with someone new. And that was really cool because like it was a very spur of the moment thing. I was like, yo best friend, can you drive me down to White Sands to meet Exploring with Josh? And he was like, Exploring with Josh? And so we packed up a big old car with a bunch of friends and we just went to White Sands. And it's really cool now because the guy that I had drive me over, the girl he brought on the road trip is now his girlfriend. And I mean, they've been together since we went to White Sands, and so I think that's pretty cool. Bringing people together, you know? The next picture is me at the New Mexico State Fair with my best friend. The caption says, recklessly optimistic. Photo of me doing our little tattoo thingy with my parents. When someone else's happiness is your happiness, that is true love. P.S. My parents have been married for 29 years and have been together for 33 years. And I think that's pretty rad. Isn't that so rad though? Like we take advantage of relationships and marriage so much in this day and age, especially in America where divorce is just something so often and so prevalent in everyone's lives. And it sucks. It really does suck. Love sucks, but love is also the greatest thing anyone could ever have between two people, you know? I'm just so thankful for them. I am the person I am today because they love each other and they love me and we are just a little happy family. Anyways, I'm so sweaty. One of my friends was having a little get together and I stole their dog, but not really. But I wanted to steal their penny board really bad. I also wanted to be a meme. The caption says, when you find a dog at the party, that meme where it's like, hello dog. I really wanted to be a meme. Also with the Ferris wheel, I was like, I'm so the Mr. Krabs meme right now because it's like all shaky. The next photo is at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta and like my soul goes out to that place, as you guys already know, as I said like 20 minutes ago. The most beautiful time of the year, and it is. Great, big old beautiful hot air balloon, you know? I've never been in a hot air balloon and that's something I really need to do in 2017 and hopefully not die, but that's what I want to do. And the next photo is me kissing my sister on the cheek because we were having a princess party. We have so many little girls in our family that it's easier just to have like a one big happy birthday, really big party for all of them. And so this year is princess themed and the whole house was like a castle and we had a bunch of jumpers outside and everybody dressed up as princesses. My sister was Maleficent and I was Belle because Belle is my favorite princess. And so my caption is, a tale as old as time. I had the hashtag on it, Beauty and the Beast, because like it made sense because Maleficent's like and her little beasties, but my mom got mad at me so I took it down. But that's like the metaphorical behind the scenes caption. I went up to Penasco to visit my grandparents. Kind of had a little photo shoot because it's so beautiful up there. Out in the wilderness and like farm areas and the acres of land. Gorgeous, like miles and miles away from any cities anywhere. And so I just found this little abandoned house and I was taking pictures in it like porch area, spinning around like a princess because I bought that dress and I was like, I don't have any dates, what am I doing? Had a good time in it, you know? Next photo is me at the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta for a Glodio. At night they fill up the balloons but they don't take off obviously because it's night, but they do like glows where they turn on the fire and it like glows all red and it's really cool. And so this was me and my best friend do like relationship goals handhold thing where you like, so that was a Polaroid picture and a really cool mug. So see that mug? I got that while thrift shopping in Alamogordo when we went to White Sands, and there's so many great little thrift stores that I want to go back, not only for White Sands but to go thrift shopping again because that was so much fun. I wish I would have bought all the cameras that I saw because I really should have. But this mug, guess how much it was? Guess. It was 99 cents. Yeah, and so you can kind of see my wallet trying to be aesthetic. You know, that was just a good time. That same day as a princess party, I had to work and it was so cold, and so the caption says selling snow in 60-degree weather. It was in October, but honestly it didn't feel like 60. It felt so cold. Like it was 30 degrees and I was at a birthday party selling shave ice and it was freezing, but we got this really cool picture of me working. And then me and my best friend did the breast cancer walk to raise awareness for breast cancer. The caption says save the women, not the boobies. And I think that's really important because like there's so many breast cancer awareness things where it's like, oh, save the boobies, but like the boobies aren't important. Like sure, the boobs are great, but the women behind the boobs are more important than the boobs. And how many times can I say boobs in one sentence? Lots of boobs in a sentence. Anyways, that was a really good day. We got to do it with her grandma who's a breast cancer survivor, and my grandma is also a breast cancer survivor. She's a really strong woman, and so it was just nice, and got her little tutus on, and it was a good day. So I think I was doing like a theme of balloon fiesta pictures because here's another balloon fiesta picture at the Glodio just hanging out, and it says post balloon fiesta depression because you get so sad after balloon fiesta. It's so great driving to work every morning and seeing those beautiful balloons. Like it's only for like a week in October, maybe a week and a half. I'm not sure. I need to look, but it's just gorgeous every morning, and like it's just it's the most most beautiful time of the year. Another photo shoot while I was out in Penasco picking some apples with my tummy showing, and I don't know, I'm sorry. And then pumpkin patch picking pumpkins with my best friend. Friendship isn't a big thing. It's a million little things. Unless your mind's pumpkin, of course. Because she got the biggest pumpkin there. Here is my Halloween video. You can go watch that over here. You can also go watch a pumpkin video over here. Oh dear! So I was like a little deer. And so that was cute. And the next photo is just how quickly strangers become friends. And it was me and a little horsey. And it was a really underlying meaning on this one because I made a lot of friends that were just strangers out of nowhere. And like you just say hello, introduce yourself, and then you got a friend. And then you could have a 150-day snap streak out of the stranger who's now your friend. And so that was really cool. That's who that post was kind of about. I got a passport, guys! I can travel the world. Where is it? I know it's here. Here it is. Here's all my information. Don't steal it, please. So I got a passport, and that was really important because I'm gonna travel the world. Nothing's gonna stop me except for prices of airplane tickets. But I'm gonna work really, really hard, and I'm gonna earn that money, and I'm gonna buy me some airplane tickets, and I'm gonna travel the world because God didn't make a beautiful world just so we can enjoy some portion of it. You know, He made this beautiful world so we can enjoy all of the world. You know, I just want to travel, guys. Let's go. Let's go! So that was pretty cool. It was really important because I got the Sandia Mountains in the background. That's my home. Like the land of enchantment is where I was born, where I'm raised, where I live, you know? The caption says, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. And that's so true. You just get out of your comfort zone and you could go to Vidcon and make a bunch of friends. You can go traveling the world making a bunch of friends. You can make a bunch of friends that live in a whole bunch of different states. And it's crazy. We're so blessed to live in this day and age where we have the internet and we can make friends with people over the internet. Even though when I was little, you're like, don't talk to strangers on the internet. But, you know, just how quickly strangers become friends. That's so funny. I need to make that a caption. And then another picture of me at work drinking some Perrier because I love that stuff. And my antlers in a Polaroid. Just great picture. My friend took this picture of me just sipping away and she's like, you're so photogenic. And I was like, whoa, I am. When did this happen? That glow up, girl. And it just says, have you seen my latest video? If not, it's cool. I still love you. You can check it out in the link in my bio. Have you seen that video? Go check it out. It's in the link in my bio. I mean, not anymore. My recent video's in my bio. Picture from the photo shoot in Penasco in that little white dress. On the difficult days when the world's on your shoulders, remember that diamonds are made under the weight of mountains. And I think that's around the time when I lost my rings, so I was struggling really hard with a whole bunch of other stuff in my life. You just gotta remember, diamonds are made under the weight of mountain. And if you don't have that weight on you, how are you gonna become a diamond? That weight can come from anything at all, and we all have that weight on our shoulders, even if we have the easiest life in the world. Because we're all gonna be diamonds, guys. Like, don't even worry about it. We're gonna be diamonds. The next photo is a photo I took shopping with my mom, and we were going to find serapes to put as table covers for work. In the moment, I just snapped a picture on my phone, and it turned out beautiful. Like, I color graded and stuff, but it's a great picture of just some cow skulls, some chili ristras, the New Mexico flag. That's a nice shape, you know? And the best part is if you zoom in, you can see my mom's like fluffy afro thing on her head of her hair. So that was nice. Next picture is me and my best friend carving pumpkins. This was a really fun day. We took drills and power tools to pumpkins, and it was a fun video. I suggest you go check it out. It was really great. But I posted the video like a month after Halloween, November 21st. So, oops. Oh, for Thanksgiving, we went on a vacation and we stayed at this really, really nice hotel, and it had a pool. And because it was kind of cold for the natives, they were like, oh, it's winter. But I was like, dude, it's so warm right now. So we went out swimming. I actually didn't swim at all. This is also a bralette from Urban Outfitters, so I was not in a swimsuit, but I was like, that's not going to stop me from taking some cool pool pictures. How often do I have a chance to get some cool Instagrams by a pool? Not very often. The caption says, thankful for this beautiful weather and for your enduring love, with a turkey emoji. The next photo is me and my best friend, just best friending it up. The caption says, because of you, I laugh so much harder, cry a lot less, and smile a whole lot more, with a pizza emoji, because we like to eat pizza. P.S. The playlist in my bio is full of videos with Maya in them. Watch them and laugh with us, because that's all we do is we laugh. Also, we filmed the whisper challenge, but I hate editing that video because it's terrible. It's so awkward. But this was a pretty edit that I threw together to remind her that I love her. I was sick one day, just chilling at home, so I was like, let's make an Instagram picture. So I'm not wearing any makeup in it. I threw on some clothes to literally just take the picture, and then I went back into my pajamas. Mere illusional thing, because it's a really cool t-shirt from the 90s where it has the sun on the front and then the moon on the back. So I got the moon in the back. And also I've been really into a 35mm film camera that we need to develop the pictures on it because we haven't done that yet. But it was just something fun to do on a sick day. And the caption says, the sun and the moon could never shine as bright as your smile. The person that was about didn't like that picture. Why you gotta break my heart? Why you gotta break my heart like that? Just kidding. My heart doesn't break. It squishes. It can squish my heart, but it'll bounce back, you know? Anyways, and then here is a photo of my Polaroids from our vacation, and my passport, and my phone, and my sunglasses, and my purse, and my Polaroid camera. Just to try to have that like aesthetic of like, ooh, look at all the things I possess on this earthly planet. The caption says, sunburnt in November. Let's see if they like this picture. They didn't. That's okay. But 201 people liked it. That's crazy. And I think it got reposted. Photo of me holding my curiosity box because I like to show you guys what's in them and like do a little unboxing, so you can all watch that video too. It says, new video unboxing my curiosity box by Vsauce. Check it out in the link in the bio. And Jake Roper and Electric Pants, Kevin Lieberman all like that post, and I was like, yes! Friendship, the River of Lights, and this is kind of like a really Christmassy thing that they do every time of year, and you like take your boyfriend there and you're like, oh, we're in love. But we're single Pringles, and so I made our cute like little relationship goals picture even cuter. And the caption says, nothing says Christmas like a gigantic neon brontosaurus, triceratops, and pterodactyl. And I mean, nothing just says Christmas like dinosaurs. This year I made a dinosaur snow globe for Christmas, so that was fun. And then another picture of me in Hawaii. Just kidding. It's a photo of me on vacation. It says, saw Moana last night, and now I'm dreaming of an island Christmas in New Zealand, missing real Pacific waters. And originally I had hashtagged how you say Merry Christmas in the New Zealand language, but I just hashtagged it Mele Kalikimaka, Merry Christmas in Hawaii. The caption says, would you go with me? And at this time I was in a very dark state of mind. It's kind of about drowning myself in this really cold river, which is not good. Bad, Mikayla. Don't do that. It's funny because there's a spam comment on it and it's like, you seem like a positive person, let's connect. But I'm like, dude, no. Do you not get the caption? Like, ah. So at this very moment in time when I was walking to that river, I was actually walking it so I could like do a little pose on the rock that was in the middle of the river. But I wanted so bad just to jump in that river in my pretty little white dress. Also, I photoshopped the dress yellow. It matched my theme. I want to see. I'm the worst at checking to see if some person had liked my photo because likes on Instagram freaking suck, but I mean they mean a lot to my stupid little heart. And so that's just a photo of me walking into a river. Walking on a river, rolling, 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 rolling on a river. And then so for my Christmas Happy Holidays post, took my tripod and my camera outside with my trusty dusty Nikon remote, and I took a picture of me doing a little pose with one of my mom's vintage white sweaters, and I wrapped Urban Outfitters lights all around me to be like an ugly Christmas sweater. I don't know. But the caption says, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Oh wait, there's an asterisk. What does this mean? Sang to the tune of NSYNC's Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. That's how you sing it. And then another Christmas post on Christmas Day is me and my sister, and I painted her this big Zia symbol because that was kind of a rough patch in our lives. We're over that. I'm over that. Hopefully she loves me. She, at this moment, has not followed me back on Instagram, and she told me she doesn't watch my videos anymore, so I don't know. Hello. And my caption says, so now wherever you may call home will look like home too. Love you always, sister. On the bottom it says love you always. I don't know if you can see that in the Polaroid. But I love her, and I love her forever and ever and always, and I hope she'll love me back one day too. Woohoo! Okay, and then so we get to my 9 most liked pictures of 2016, excuse me. So it's my picture on vacation with the Polaroids, my photo at the fair with my best friend, my photo at Balloon Fiesta, it's the most beautiful time of the year, and my photo with my pupper, and a photo going into a river, and then my photo on the bridge, which also was kind of about jumping off a bridge, but we're gonna leave the suicidal undertones alone. Then a photo with my best friends at the bowling alley when I was third wheeling ×2, and then a photo of me and Josh at White Sands. I love White Sands. Can I just be married at White Sands? My wedding is gonna be at White Sands. Let's do it. Who am I gonna marry though? I've gotta find someone to marry first. And then the last picture, number 9, is me and Jordan. He's just a cool dude, and that was really cool. That happened to my life. Best 9 says, I got 13,000 likes to 101 posts in 2016, and that's really cool. I can't believe I only posted 101 pictures. Like, I have 60,000 images on my phone. So if you guys want me to do a kind of like this video, maybe, hopefully this video isn't too long, but like a video similar to where I go through random pictures like from the past, like throwbacks and transformations and all that, and just tell you about my life, you know? Like, I have so many pictures on my phone. I have 60,000 pictures. Like, it wrecks my storage. Like, I can only either have like photos and like Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, and that's like the only room I have on my phone. I love taking pictures. I love capturing memories in the moment. I saw a quote the other day that went something like, we take pictures so often and so much because you're afraid that that moment will never happen ever again. And you know, it might not, but we can capture it in a little photo and remember it forever, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful 2017. We're gonna rock 2017. It's gonna be our year. It's gonna be your year. We're gonna own the year. It's gonna be great. I promise you, everything's gonna be great. I love you, and I love you. Praying for a good 2017. Let's not get political, but we can only pray and hope for a great year. So I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an absolute amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye! And I might as well, while we're here, tell you what my New Year's resolution is. So, usually in the past years, it's been to be nicer to people, because there's always an opportunity to be nice and to be the bigger person, even if they don't deserve it. Here are some quotes that are things that we need to remember always. Other people are not medicine. Don't force relationships with anybody. If they want to be your friend, they're gonna act like words mean nothing. Stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. Try to love yourself as much as you want someone else to. Fall in love with someone who wants you, who waits for you, who understands you even in madness, someone who helps you and guides you, someone who has supported your hope, and fall in love with someone who talks with you after a fight. Fall in love with someone who misses you and wants to be with you. Do not fall in love with a body or with a face or an idea of being in love. Don't fall in love with someone for the color of their hair. Don't be afraid of new things. Sometimes things don't work, and you don't have to feel guilty for ending an unhealthy relationship. Friends aren't forever. Sometimes they wield the sharpest knives. Just ask Julius Caesar. Heartache can only get to you as long as you let it. Listen to your heart. Sometimes love is one-sided, and you have to let that go. Sometimes you have to do the heartbreaking. Let go. You have to forget about the one who broke your heart, and you have to stop stalling and leave the ones who do not love you. Relax. You'll graduate. You'll get a job. You'll become an adult. You'll find someone who loves you. You have your entire life. Things just take time. So those are some things, some words. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what your favorite thing that happened during 2016 was. It's been a crazy year, to say the least, but I mean, we can only look at the positive. Why dwell on the bad stuff, you know? Because there's always going to be bad, but why take up precious memory space in your brain thinking about the bad stuff when you can be remembering all of the good that has happened? Guys, I love you. Tell me your New Year's resolutions down in the comments below. Spread love, spread peace and joy. Tell someone you love them today. I love you. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful year.